Okay. Hey YouTube. Sorry if you hear like random noise and stuff. I have loud neighbors upstairs, but this is gonna be, I guess, a tutorial on yarn locks, but this is more so for if you want them permanently. Excuse my voice, it is going in and out, but yeah, so what I did was pre-washed and conditioned my hair. I didn't blow dry, I just towel dried. I didn't put a lot of I didn't put a lot of products in my hair just because I didn't want buildup. So while my hair was damp, the only thing I really put on it was a little bit of shea butter just to give it a little, moisture to keep it in. I parted off a small section for you guys. And basically the only thing you'll really need is your yarn. Mine is pre-cut, as you can see it here. It's two methods that you can use for this. I'm going to show you both of them. And once again, this is for permanent lock extensions. So these will eventually lock permanently in your hair. And the only way to get them out would be to cut your hair off. So like I said, you'll need a rat tail comb, maybe a couple of big combs for detangling. As you can see, I kind of detangled my hair a little bit already. A few clips or scrunchies just to get your hair out the way. I got a hair toothbrush. I know as black people, we should know what that is. It's just a regular toothbrush, so that way you can keep all your hair together. And we'll go ahead and get started. I'll part off a small section. I am in two mirrors, so if I stop looking at you guys, that means I'm looking in the other mirror. Just a small part. And I'm just going to pin the rest of the hair back. And these techniques are actually, it's not difficult at all. And I actually prefer these to any other ways to do it. So you'll just grab your piece of hair, all depending on how big you want your locks and your parts. That's how you'll do it. Like if you want big locks, you'll part them bigger and you'll have more yarn. I want my locks extremely small, so I'm just using a single piece double-ended yarn, two ends, just one piece, just folded in half. Yeah, so what you'll do is you'll go ahead and grab your hair, stretch it. This is just one part. You'll take that in half and you'll go to the middle of your yarn and put it right in the center of where you just parted that, and you'll wrap your hair around this piece of thread. And I am not using acrylic yarn because it will not lock in your hair. This is 100% wool. You can also use cotton, but I prefer wool for my hair. You'll wrap it all the way so you won't be able to see your hair from the yarn. Then you'll just grab your hair and the other piece of yarn. You don't do anything with it. Then with the piece that you already twisted, you just simply wrap it around, just like how you'll wrap your regular yarn braids, straight around And this actually, it's not tightening with my hair. So it's not really like, when I'm wrapping it around, it doesn't really get tight. So that's one thing that I've noticed that is good. And I'm not perfect with this wrapping, so, you know, bear with me. I don't really have a good position or camera, so I do apologize for that. And what you'll do is when you come to the end of your hair, you probably can't really see it, but all you'll do is you'll grab all of the little ends and just, you know, attach it with this piece of the yarn and continue wrapping around. Just like that. And I'll try to get a close up. And that's pretty much going to be your dread. All of this is your hair, so you can go ahead and, you know, twist it, retwist it, style it pretty much any way that you'll want. I'm not going to go ahead and finish because I want to go ahead and just show you guys the other technique. I'm going to do it on this side. I'm going to just go ahead and part it. Then I'm going to tie this side of my hair off with a rubber band. And I'm going to go ahead and part. And I'm just going to borrow this clip and tie this side of the hair off. Once again, do the same. Just stretch your hair. If you want, use that hair toothbrush to gather all your edges. And grab your piece of yarn, same as before. I'm using one piece. This one is a little different technique. You'll still split it into two. Just like that. It doesn't have to be even. So, yeah. What you'll do is you'll start like little ways down from the root. And you'll start braiding kind of like, I guess you'll call it a plait. I'm not really sure. But you'll braid your hair with the yarn. You don't have to go all the way down if you don't want, because either way it goes, you'll have to wrap the ends of your hair anyway. So this is what it'll look like. Over your hair and the yarn, and once we'll finish, you won't even be able to really tell. You'll probably tell with my hair because my hair is two different colors. So you'll grab that extra hair on the side, and what you'll do is you'll take it and you'll just wrap. You'll keep wrapping all the way until you get to the top of the yarn. And with people with shorter hair, you'll just have to start closer to the root, because when you wrap, it'll have to connect with the yarn. And what you'll do is you'll just wrap, you'll go up with the yarn just at to where it connects, just so you can make sure that you have that is sealed in. and I'll do a close-up too. And with either of these techniques, I think that they work really well. You see how here I didn't stop and take my time to wrap. That's just because I'm really just trying to show you how it goes. With the close-up, you can see that my hair is a light brown with the yarn is a black. But I plan on, you can either do a rinse on your hair before starting this or after, only because wool you can wash, but you'll have to like air dry your hair out. And here you see you can twist either way, just like that. And once you're finished, you won't have any of those stiff dreads like how it is when you have Marley hair or that kinky twist hair. And you can see like you can twist it either way. You'll have that natural base. But I find that the first technique with the twist is actually a lot better. I'm going to do the twist technique one more time just because I think this side you guys can see it better. Don't mind my hair, I'm just yanking it and yanking it. And I guess this technique, I wouldn't try it if you're not gonna for sure be permanent, because you have to actually twist your hair in with the yarn. So, and I do apologize if I talk a lot or this video takes a while, because I usually don't do stuff like this. I usually don't make videos just because it's not really my thing. But I found this technique out and I haven't saw it yet on YouTube, and I just wanted to show you guys how it is. So I'm going to get another piece of yarn, stretch my hair, put it into 2 pieces, and this is the twist method. And the one before this I showed you, that was the braid method. So you'll put it here. You'll just simply twist your hair in with the yarn. And since I have that shea butter on my hair, it actually helps hold it into place on the yarn. And when I'm twisting, it's not tight at all. So you'll just twist, and then you see how this is the yarn, this is hair. You'll just hold that 2 together and you'll just wrap. And what I'm doing is just wrapping and wrapping. I know it might look like it's tight, but it's really not at all. It's very comfortable. And like I said, I'm not a professional with this wrapping. So I know probably doing it wrong, but it's okay because dreads aren't perfect. And I took the end of the rest of the hair that I had here and placed it down with the second strand so that can be wrapped in. And this part I would usually take my time just so I can make sure I have all the little strands of hair covered. And I know it looks tight, but it's not, like I said, it's not tight at all. Because I know usually when I got my Marley synthetic dreads in before, when the person I was doing my hair was wrapping, it was getting really tight. But here it's not tight at all. And as you can see, it actually blends well. It's a natural base. Because the base is your hair. You can twist it any direction. See? And this is cool. And it looks really natural. So, and that's just all yarn. And with the part where you seal the ends, I really haven't got to that part yet, but I'm going to show you a little quick thing, because I'm not sure if you can actually burn wool, but I'm going to do a real quick test so I can show you guys. Okay, well, with wool it burns, but you'll have to like be really careful because it catches on fire really fast. It's like it burns, but it doesn't seem to actually burn together. You see? But that's why I got actually a crochet hook. It's the really small one. So all I do at the end is it's basically like a pick and drop technique. I can't really explain that because I saw it on YouTube myself, but really I'm just trying to show you guys the initial start to these permanent dreads, and you see how they're not like stiff at all. You can do whatever with them. But yeah, I was just showing you guys that. But thanks for watching. Like I said before, I know I'm talking a lot. I don't really make videos, and I'm not really good at making videos, but I just really wanted to show you guys really just how I do permanent dreadlocks. Well, I hope it was kind of informal. If not, I apologize. I'll try eventually sometime later to make a better video with a better camera, because right now I'm just using my phone and it's actually at a very weird angle to where I can't really demonstrate exactly what I'm doing, but I hope you guys got just the gist of it. Well, thanks YouTube.